So, hey guys, welcome to my first official YouTube video, my YouTube channel, Not So Healthy Chelsea. The inspiration for this YouTube channel basically came when I was having a discussion with a friend of mine who has a vegan channel, and he posts a lot of like recipes, tips, his journey, story kind of a thing. So basically I was having a conversation with him one day and I was explaining like how proud I was of him for him like stepping out of the box and going outside of his comfort zone and just gaining a following that's organic and just the engagement and the interaction that he would get in the comments. And I told him, I was like, it's crazy because I truly do love like fitness and wellness and just living and eating whole foods. And I was laughing with him mentioning like, oh well, if I was a like fitness trainer or somebody that had like proven results, it would be so fun to start a YouTube channel where I could give fitness tips and do like meal prepping and cooking and just talk about like different techniques and workouts and things in my life that have worked for me. And he pretty much laughed at me and told me that his vegan YouTube channel was kind of like the story, and it didn't just kind of happen overnight, but it was like a series of building blocks that were put together that eventually got him to being 100% vegan. So that's pretty much the inspiration for this channel. It's going to be mostly my journey, my experiences, balancing eating whole foods and struggling with working a full-time job and going to school full-time and still being able to like find time to meal prep and explore shortcuts that help me to live a healthier lifestyle and be a more active person, and also add like a layer of accountability. Because I kind of feel like through this channel and through being like so honest, it's forcing me to essentially like live my truth, which that's something that's super important to me, and I hope you find a lot of value out of this channel. Great, so let's get started.
I'm at my heaviest now today. I think I'm like 100 and maybe like 75 pounds. And my BMI says I'm obese, and that's terrifying to me because I've lived both lives, like lived really thin and then like lived super overweight. So basically, I've been on this health journey trying to like figure things out, and right now I'd consider myself at like rock bottom. Now, with all that being said, like what was I doing in between this time frame? Like 6 years is a long time. Like, how did I just like get to this and like from like 93 pounds? How did I like essentially double my weight? Well, there's a couple reasons for this. At least, most of them are excuses, but really, like, drive-throughs, not paying attention to, like, how many carbohydrates, like, refined sugars I was consuming. And then, of course, like, drinking soda. Like, I could drink, like, 8 to 10 sodas a day, and that's ridiculous. Like, there's 40 grams of sugar in one soda. So if you're drinking 8 to 10 of those, it's like you're almost drinking like 400 grams of sugar. That's like 10 days worth of sugar in one day. Like, that's absurd. And it's really even more than that. It's like 13 days worth of sugar or something. So anyway, I like literally watched the scale go up in a matter of 2 weeks for like what it would take me to lose that weight over the course of a month. So it's always easier to go the up and not easier to like lose weight. So anyway, all of that to say, that was part of like what happened. So today, like, I quit drinking soda. I also quit smoking cigarettes. Just like quit drinking drinks with sugar in them. So like, I really don't drink sugar in my coffee anymore. Like, it's rare that I do. I might do it to like treat myself every once in a while, but like that's something that I started so that I could stop that course. Because all these changes can't happen overnight, and like habits get built up over time. So that was really important to me to like start tearing apart kind of like the bad habits that I formed so that I could get to the point of like meal prepping and eating healthy and like just the whole thing. So anyway, so I can like give you some background on the stress of my life, because stress plays a major factor and sleep does too. So my boyfriend that I've been with for 6 years now, he works for a really famous hoagie shop. They make like the best hoagies in South Florida. They've been open for 40 years, and I've been going to them since I was like 15 years old. And then when you get the opportunity to eat unlimited hoagies, it like opens up a whole can of worms that nobody should ever be exposed to. But that's where like self-control comes in, and that's not something that I've like practiced diligently. So that was like a learning lesson. But anyway, so we moved away. We moved to a city in Florida, and we opened up a restaurant, and that we spent like 2 years working our asses off. And my dog also got cancer, and for 9 months I was like dedicating my time to cooking every single meal of hers from scratch, like every single day, like not dog food. So that gives you a little background on like what happened over the course of the 6 years that derailed me, stressed me out, and totally changed my habits, to the point where I had no consistency, and just it was like a train wreck. So yeah, so I'm really excited to be able to document just my progress, and kind of make this like vlog style, and talk about my strengths, talk about my weaknesses, talk about the days when I feel like really positive, and talk about the days when like I feel horrible. It's gonna be really fun to like look back at this and see like the progress or the lack of progress that I make, but I'm hoping to make strides in the right direction.